How's it going, my friend? SirTech20 here. I apologize for the fact that it's been probably about 2 weeks since I put up a video, and this one itself is going to seem random, but it's not really random. It's just I want to give a bit of an update, and since I don't really have, my room's not situated properly for me to have the quality of a green screen or a chroma key that I want to have, so I'm just not going to deal with that right now. But the reason I haven't been making videos is I caught a cold, and it's been probably a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, and that fucking cold still has not let up yet. And if you hear a humming in the back, or like a fan, it's because I have to have a fan blowing on my computer right now, so sorry for that. But, yeah, the main thing I want to do is say I'm sorry for the fact there's not been really any videos. I'd have posted updates and stuff like that, you know. I'd prefer to make a video saying what's going on and everything else, but just, it's taken till now for me to make sure that I'm not going to sneeze or cough every, minute or two, which would make for really bad videos. I have to cut each and every little bit out. So, yeah. But, now that that's out of the way, and I've told you guys why I haven't really made any videos, aside from the fact that the few games that I have been playing while I've been sick, I don't know. I've got Lords of the Fallen, really don't care for it, to be honest. Yeah, I'll talk about that in another video. But, I mean, I have been playing games while I've been sick just to keep myself from losing my mind, but I don't know, they just really haven't been up to par with what I myself would like to put out in terms of videos. And I got Halo the Master Chief, what is it, Halo the Master Chief Collector's Edition, right? Or Master Chief Collection? Not Collector's Edition. Oh my god. I just murdered that, I'm sorry. But, yeah, I got the Halo Master Chief Collection coming on Tuesday, I believe, for Xbox One. Not too sure what I'm going to do with that. If you guys would like me to put up some videos, you have to let me know. This is going to be a bit of a rambling video, in case you guys haven't noticed that, but I guess instead of staring at a screen, it'd probably be wise if I started up a riff or something, Apologize for that. Okay, let's just go ahead and do a rift. Actually, no, wait, no. Before I start rambling on about other stuff I want to talk about, I'll go ahead and show you guys how my build's going right now. It's nothing crazy, and since I pretty much run with 2 buffs on this character non-stop, well 3, my damage is at when I'm buffed. As you can see, it was 860 something thousand when I wasn't. It's not bad. I mean, I can do Torment 3 pretty decent, and I apologize if you guys see the FPS up here, but that helps let me know if I have video issues, because my frame rate will stutter and shit like that. But, for those of you who play this game a lot more than I do, and that's not an insult by the way, but I've been playing it a decent amount because I got my Paragon level up to 249. I'm close to 250, sort of. I don't know, I just like to know if there's any pointers that anybody could give me on what gear that would be best. I'd go on some forums and everything else, but just, they recommend so many different things, and I just figured it'd be easier to show you guys exactly how I'm running with my Demon Hunter. Oh my god. Demon Hunter, well said, asshole. But, the main damage source, or main elemental damage I'm dealing with is lightning. As you can see, 42% boost. Most of it's coming from the Thunder Fury, obviously. That beast of a secondary attribute. And, my resistances ain't bad. They're not the greatest to me. I can't really do Torment 4 that well without getting wrecked. But, I've been thinking about a Stone of Jordan ring, because it helps with the... Granted, the Oculus ring helps with reduced damage, but the Stone of Jordan gives you the, I think it's 20 to 40%. I could be wrong on a percentage, but it gives you damage against elites. So I know that'd be pretty beast. I've been wondering about a furnace, but I'm pretty sure it's a two-handed mace, and I don't really want to go two-handed. Even though I don't think it... Wait, I don't think that the wizard can use two-handed, can she? You see, I have a bunch of two-handed stuff in here. Oh, well, yeah, but then, no. That is not happening. Nope. No can do with that. I will not get rid of my source. Nope. But yeah, It'd probably be easier if I just linked you guys to a page, wouldn't it? Instead of me going over every individual piece itself. Oh, sorry. I've heard really good things about the Firebird set. I've only gotten, I've only got one so far, the foot, or the boots. The rings really aren't of crazy importance. I've mainly just been looking for some, and with this one here, I sacrificed the 94 resistance, or 94 resistance to all elements for this gem, or the socket that way I can have the Boon of the Hoarder, which you get from the Goblin Vault. The boss that you fight in the Goblin Vault, because he drops the gem. And I'm obviously using Simplicity Strength Gem on this one for the extra damage on my primary skills, which it really helps out a lot, at least to me anyway. Well, I have definitely not managed my inventory. Wait, I don't even know where the hell I keep these. Oh, right there. Whoop. No. Whoop. Yeah, see, I gotta really manage this stuff and fix it all up. I'm just too lazy. But, well, my mind's all over the place, but there's just so much stuff I want to talk about. Yes, I'm strong enough. But the main thing that... Oh my god, really? Does it have to... I hate these bitches so much. Stop moving. But the main thing that, I don't know, I just... Like, what kind of games would you guys like to see me cover? Because I myself like just about every kind of game out there. You know, genre-wise and stuff like that, so... It's tough for me to... I mean, I know a lot of people will cover every single game that comes out, but... I don't know, just some games to me... I'd rather just play through myself off camera than, you know, record videos for. Or then maybe after I beat the game or whatever, be able to provide tips and tricks. I don't think that would be bad doing it that way, but I just need to feel like, okay, I gotta make this video, not like, okay, I have to make a video for this, because if I feel that way, I'm just not gonna do anything. You know, I don't want to feel like I have to do something. I want to make a video because, okay, hey, I got this feeling. I mean, let's just do this. I got an idea, I gotta go with it. That's usually what happens when I'm making videos or Let's Plays and stuff. I just get an idea for a playthrough or whatever, and I'll just go with it. Like, if I just try making a video for no random reason, just to, hey guys, here's a video, because, you know, I haven't put up a video in a while, so I'm just going to put this video up. I can't do that. I gotta have the feeling of wanting to make a video. And there's 2 games coming out. Well, there's actually a lot more than 2 games, but because I'm not gonna get GTA 4 for PS4 or Xbox One. I'm probably gonna regret wanting to get it for PC, but that's what I'm wanting to get it for. Cause I have it on 360, but there's just so many games coming out that I want to play and experience. There's just a stupid amount of games coming out right now. On the 18th, I believe that there's the Dragon Age Inquisition, Far Cry 4, which I have both those pre-ordered, which I'm debating on if I want to do videos for it or not. If you guys would like to see some, go ahead and let me know. Your guys' feedback helps out a lot, so like if I get a lot of people wanting, like, hey man, I'd like to see some videos on this, that really does kind of help motivate me. I'm like, oh, you know, these guys would like to see some stuff, so let me see what creative shit I can think of to do for them, because I don't just want to provide basic. Some games, to me, like standard Let's Play videos, it just don't do a game justice. Or if you do more than just the basic LP while when you're doing the LP itself, if you add more to it, to me it makes it more worth watching than just a standard of watching someone play through a game. Like, we know there's already a lot of other people playing through the game, and yeah. What do you bring to the table that's special? So, if I play a game or something, and if I'm not crazy into the game, like, holy shit, man, I could think of so many different things to do with this. Put different spins on it and stuff like that, and throw it up for a Let's Play. Just to see what other people have done and what they think of the things that I'm deciding to do. That to me makes it interesting. Like, holy shit, this guy did this and that. That's like never ever done. That's the kind of stuff I'm going for. So the biggest reason why I haven't recorded for a lot of the games that have come out lately is just because, in my personal opinion, a lot of the games that have come out as of late have been absolute shit. I mean, I have Alien Isolation. I haven't played it a whole hell of a lot just because I don't just want to play that game with the sound coming through the TV. I want to have that thing coming through the headphones, because to me, if you don't have the sound like right up in your face with that game, you're not really getting a full experience. A lot of games based on sound, from what I've played of it anyway. And then I also have Sunset Overdrive for PC, Jesus Christ. I can imagine a lot of people, oh fuck you have PC. But no, it's not out for PC, it's Xbox One exclusive. I might actually die right here. Yep. I love getting blocked when your character can't move. That's where I need the Demon Hunter's Vault. But I have Sunset Overdrive, and it's just, I have a tough time when it comes to making videos for open world games, just because when it comes to games like that, to be completely honest, Let's Plays to me, it probably sounds bad, but just like, wow. Don't help I got an elite pack and a fucking rare. I think they were rare. Apologies for that. Funny and I'm talking through this video and the throat's starting to bother me. But I mean, I don't want to say that linear games are the best to make videos for, but just, I mean, because you don't have to like pick and choose exactly when you want to record. Like with an open world game, if you record every little thing that you do, you're gonna have to break it up into like a, I don't want to say a top 5 or top 10 montage or whatever, because I think that those things are just bleh. I don't like them. You have to break it up into tinier segments, I guess, to make it more interesting. And when it comes to me playing open world games, I do anything and everything. I mean, there's no such thing as rules or like a certain way to play. I'll go here and I'll spend 5 minutes in one little spot just looking at the scenery, and it's like, I'm pretty sure people wouldn't want to see that. You know, they want to see you play and, you know, do some funky shit to keep them entertained. So, I guess one of the main questions I want to ask in this video is, what kind of videos or what games that are coming up would you possibly like to see me cover or do stuff for? I'm not saying I'll do every game it's mentioned, but like, if you guys mention some games and stuff like that, I can take a look at them, and if I haven't pre-ordered, you know, I could play through some of it. Because I usually, in my opinion, at least for myself, from what I've noticed, I make my best content when I've already played through some of the game. I know what to expect. I love providing tips and shit like that for people. Like, I thought about doing a boss beatdown guide for Lords of the Fallen, but to be honest, so the bosses in that game, in my personal opinion, they're fucking stupid. Like, for example, the very last boss that I've defeated, I haven't beat the game yet, I don't know if I will. I don't see it as being a Dark Souls clone like a lot of people do. No. No. I can see where they got some influences from Dark Souls, but no, it is definitely no, like, Dark Souls clone. Not even close. To me, that is a rather narrow-minded, what do I want to call it? A narrow-minded or a closed-minded, like you're putting the game in a closet, you know? Doesn't even know what the room looks like, and you're putting it in a closet. That was a probably really bad metaphor to use for it, but sure. But no, like, you have a few classes to select from at the beginning of the game, where you can have, I think it's like light, medium, and heavy. And light, I believe, is like this not assassin, but you can dual wield daggers and shit like that. You know, just really light, and you're really mobile, and agility's big on the character. The medium, you know, you sacrifice a bit of the agility, you can have slightly bigger weapons like swords and shields and shit like that. But then you got the heavy, where don't even bother with fucking agility, man, because you're moving like a turtle, but you can tank a hell of a lot more than any other class can. I mean, you can take some hits. You can't take a crazy amount of hits, but you can tank some hits. Now, what annoyed me about many of the fights in the game is I noticed that it's like they were tailored to a specific class. or like the light, the heavy. Yeah, you can switch your armor and shit like that, and do all this and all that if you need to or hit the PlayStation pad button or the little pad on the PS4 controller, and you can switch out your shit if you need to. Yeah. But what happens if the skills that you're wanting to use specifically, you know, rely on little boosts or bonuses and shit like that that you have on your gear and stuff? You know, then if you're used to running straight up heavy gear, you're not really caring too much about agility because you just put up your shield and okay, it's whatever. You know, when you switch to your lighter stuff and things of that nature, it just, I don't know, when it comes to boss fights in games, I prefer them to be, towards, like, the developers, you know, you go ahead and play how you want to, play with, like, whatever character you have, sure, there'll be a way for you to fight them like that. And there's bosses in the game where, yeah, you can tank their hits, but then there's some fights where it's like they have elemental effects on their weapons because they'll go to swing at you or some shit, and their attacks go right through your shield. I mean, you're still blocking, yeah. And I fucking hate this kind of enemy so very much. I mean, you're still blocking with the shield and shit like that, yeah. But it's like your shield just don't negate any of the damage. So you're still sitting there taking all the damage as if you didn't even block. So, you know, what's the point in using the shield? And I'm not sure if that's their way of saying, okay, instead of you just trying to block all this, we're wanting you to learn how to dodge them. Which could be great and all that, but just the dodging is different. Like how, I guess with a comparison of Dark Souls here, you usually, your rolls and shit like that in Dark Souls, they have a lot of iframes. A lot. And they can be abused to no end to take little to no damage from bosses, you know. But in this game, it's like the start of your roll and the end of your roll, they don't have the immunity frames, or the invincibility frames, whatever you want to call them. It's the middle of your roll. And that blows for a lot of bosses. I'm sorry, I can get myself off track here, but there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I probably should just make this like a rambling video featuring Diablo 3. I don't know, I just feel like talking to you guys just about some of the experiences I've had with some of the games I've been playing while I've been sick. I mean, I'm still sick, you guys probably hear it in my voice. Still coughing here now, I'll just cut it out. Not as bad as it was when I first coughed the cold, but anyway, back to Lords of the Fallen for just a minute. There was the latest boss that I fought, and spoilers for anybody who doesn't want any boss names spoiled, but there's this one, very creatively, called Beast. That's all it's called. Like when you fight a boss, you'll usually get a cinematic, or a little cinematic for when, okay, you know, you're going to be fighting a boss really soon. And it'll show it appearing or whatever, and then that goes away, and then you start the fight. Cool, now the cutscenes are pretty cool. I like them, they're pretty cool. But it just, this boss, and this is where it annoys me. Like, if you're used to fighting, like, right up in their face, you know, that's how you prefer to play. You don't like playing ranged or whatever. Which, a lot of people, you know, I prefer to be right up in your face and, you know, smack the fuck out of you or something like that. In the fight with a beast, that's literally not viable to, like, very, very small points in the fight. And the reason I say that is because this dude, he's got, like, a huge fucking club. And, oh my god, this might be a really bad thing to stick in between these guys. Oh, no, maybe not. No, that actually worked out quite well. Good. This boss, when he goes to swing his club and shit, you can just, you know, keep walking away from him because he'll constantly be running, walking, since I can't see this dude running. But he'll be constantly coming toward you, and why the fuck did it have to be that guy? Why? This is gonna be great. Really great. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh, this is so annoying. I hate this so bad. You got like 5 or 6 guys at once. Like, you know, rares or elites. And then they have that, like, pulling effect. Yeah, that one right there. It's like, good luck on dodging that shit. Come on, potion thingy. Come on. I had no problem fighting you, bro. Just my god. No, that's not what I wanted. Come on. Shit. Oh, gotta give me a sip of tea here. Okay. But anyway, this shit right here is so annoying in this game sometimes. It's gonna take me forever to kill these fuckers just because of all the annoying effects that these guys have, like that one in particular, and the ice orb shit. Whatever the fuck you'd want to call that, it's annoying. I can't move or see a goddamn thing right now. So I really don't know what the fuck I'm stuck on. I know I'm getting salty. There's no denying that. You know what I'm wanting from you guys right now is a fucking health globe. That's why I'm trying to kill you. Health globe, thank you. Gotta get rid of your ugly fucking ass too. That will you leave me the hell alone. No. Oh my god, this is beyond annoying. Ooh, health globes. Thank you. Health globe. Sorry, I'm off track here a little bit. I'm actually... Oh, god. I'm actually really having to concentrate with this fucker. Yes, get you out of the way. Now the Rift Guardian. Let's go, bro. Yeah, now I ain't got none of them bitches to fucking irritate me. Ooh, my skellies are helping me out too. That's an ability on my belt, I believe. Come on. Let's go, big guy. Elitist few. Kill 20,000 elite champions? Oh, those guys were elites? Oh, okay, sure. Nice, I guess. Son of a bitch. Nice 23 minutes of rambling. Still not done though, but anyway, I'm sorry for being so off topic, but just so many things I want to say and just, yeah. This boss called the Beast. He'll like walk to you in a steady pace, swing his club left to right, which is the main move that he uses. If you get up close enough to him and walk away from him a little bit, he'll start doing it. Which after he does the second swing, this is the part that annoys me so much. One of the only ways that I found that was efficient, even though it took me forever. It was like a 15-minute fight, which is just annoying. But after you get him to do his two swings, you use the projectile function of your gauntlets, and you shoot a little thing at his, left or right foot, don't matter, and you'll hear a specific sound for when you actually hit him. And when you hit him, there's this bar underneath him, and for every time you hit him or do something to him, the bar underneath him, once it fills up, he'll go into like this, okay, I'm out of breath, so I gotta rest for a little bit. When he does that, you have like a 5-second window to just hit him with everything you've got. Then after that, it's up and you do the exact same thing until he's dead. Literally, there's no variation. He has a little quote-unquote special ability where he can spit out little poison things at you, but if you just walk away, or as soon as you see him start to spit them, you like just start running away from him, or walking away like you usually do when you're regularly fighting him. You're fine, nothing happens. The fight, it just doesn't have any variation to it, in my opinion. And until after you get him to rest, being right up in his face like a lot of people like, that's not an option. And I don't really like that. I don't like being forced to have to play a specific way to kill a boss. And yeah, granted, it makes you change shit up. Like, okay, I get that. Yeah, whatever, but there's nothing else that's viable in the fight. And I guess that's kind of just what... I mean, a lot of the fights, to me, in Lords of the Fallen, are like that. And in all honesty, that's going to be what makes me like, okay, this game went from being like... It was one of the games I'm most looking forward to, and it's one of those games I play every now and then. I mean, for 35, 40 minutes at a time, I'll beat a boss. Okay, that looks cool. Then I'll quit and go to something else. It just doesn't have the appeal to me that I was hoping it would. But I don't like being forced to play specific ways to get by in a game. I want to be able to just, okay, here's the game. Here's the different selections and shit like that that you have of weapons and armor. And granted, I know that the game's linear. It's not no open world. It's not completely... You don't have, like, a humongous, crazy loot system. I mean, granted, you can get loot, yeah. But here's the bitch about it. Most of that's tied to the luck stat. And unless you level up your luck, you ain't gonna get really anything good from the enemies. I mean, I was getting shit from chests because I'm pretty sure that I'm at least 50 to 60% through the game. And I've been playing the game less than 5 hours. It's not a very long game. I've gotten some weapons from some chests, and they were worse than my starting gear. It's like, how in the fuck is that supposed to work? You know, I mean, what's supposed to... I mean, like with most people, you know, with any game that has any kind of loot in it, what makes a lot of people play a game is that next loot drop, you know, is hoping that next loot drop gives them at least something that's better than what they currently have. And Lords of the Fallen does absolute shit in that category. Granted, I haven't leveled up my, you know, my luck stat really that much, and I'll be goddamn it if I do. I don't believe in, you know, getting decent gear being tied to, you know, a stat. That's just fucking stupid. Like, okay, I'm playing through the game, and if I kill an enemy, hope they get a pretty good drop. I don't get hardly anything good from any of these enemies. Or any of the enemies in the game, at all. I know I'm going on a rant about shit that I despise about the game, but there are some things I like. It's just the bad outweigh the good for me. Since I got the PS4 version, I've heard really bad things about the PC version. I mean, granted, the game looks great on PS4 even. But just the performance on the PS4, it is very subpar. Constant frame drops, even on the inside of places. Outside, oh my god. Ugh. It's a game to me that would benefit from a solid 60, and I can guarantee you, and by 60 I mean FPS. I can imagine many people shaking their head right now, but if you don't play at 60 FPS hardly at all, you know, just like, oh, 30 FPS is good enough, you really don't understand. I mean, play your favorite game, like, if it's anything modern between 2010 and now, you know, and if it's like action-oriented, shit like that, racing, fighting, whatever, unless it's Street Fighter, you know, the side stuff, that's really not going to be big with it. But for anything like, okay, he's going to say the infamous game, you know, Call of Duty, Battlefield. Battlefield's a good example. Play that fucker at 30 FPS. Go ahead, do it. Then go play it on, you know, a system where it can handle 60 plus. If you tell me you don't see any different, I'm afraid I'm going to have to question your eyesight. And I'm not saying that to be insulting. It's just, it's that much of a difference. And fuck you, Ubisoft, for saying that, you know, 30 or 60 FPS isn't what games need. You're full of shit. And I think you might be smoking something. And it probably affected your game Watch Dogs too, you know. I know, shots fired, right? But as you guys can tell, I'm just playing the game, enjoying it. I'm as if I'm talking to all you guys. That's what I'm doing. And if you guys have anything to say about anything that I say, go and leave it in the comments. You know, we'll start a conversation. No argument bullshit. You know, if you got something to say that's either you feel differently and here's why, not just, oh, I think you're full of shit on the subject. If you feel differently, just state why. You know, we'll start up a conversation. I'm all for that. Well, maybe we can learn something from each other. Or maybe we can see something from a slightly different point of view, possibly. How much more of this is left? And yeah, I prefer to clear out the areas in these rifts instead of just getting to the Guardian, killing him, and then, wait, whoa, what the hell was that? Oh, come on. Now let me see any other game I can rant about. Well, not rant. Well, that works. This is the end of it. Of course, it has to be one of you. What is it with me getting two of these fucking things? You know, like two big bitches, and oh god, this is gonna suck. You've got Desecrator. I hate that ability so much. Okay, you're dead. Okay. 1 sec. No! Okay, good. You're dead. Wait, you the one that's been causing these fucking flame floor things? Yeah, you have Desecrator. That's what's doing it. Okay. That's good. That's pretty good. And yeah, in case you guys are wondering, the explosions of gold that happen randomly, that is from my Boon of the Hoarder gem. Why did I pick up you? Okay. Oh, hello. Let me see, any other game I feel like ranting about. I think I just decided on a new little series that I'm gonna do on my channel. It just, since I always have a lot of shit that I'd like to say, I just don't. I'm gonna make like a little ranting or rambling series or whatever about any game I can think of, you know, what I'm playing or whatever, and then just say what I want to say about it. That actually sounds really fucking fun. What do you guys think? Sound pretty cool? Well, we actually moved our Paragon level up, or Paragon up quite a bit. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do it this way. Let me see here. Okay, first we can go ahead and turn in this rift. I'm actually debating. Because I could go on rambling about games forever. And it don't even have to be just shit that I don't like. It's just what I thought of a game, or what I thought it could have done better and stuff like that. And, you know, just my opinion on shit. And then just see what you guys think of it. I really have to organize this thing so much more. I've just been being lazy. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna do it no more. That'll get really boring. I know, 'cause it's annoying to me, so I can just imagine how it is for you guys. Ooh, that gold though, 63 milli. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think on the idea of the whole rambling videos. I mean, I'm pretty sure that would help me out a lot, because the big issue I have is I have a lot of shit that I want to say or talk about, and I just keep it to myself, since no one in my family is really game savvy, enjoys any kind of games I play. They're into the Facebook crap, the basic tile mahjong things, which, you know, it's whatever. They have fun with it. It's cool. It's just, it's, you know, not my preferred style of games. And then none of my friends really are crazy about games like I am. I mean, they play games, yeah, but they don't go all out fucking batshit crazy when, like, something gets announced or something like that. You know, just the inner fanboy, like, fuck yeah! Like when Bloodborne got announced, Witcher 3 got announced. Well, like a lot of people were when Lords of the Fallen got announced, but as you see now the game's out, it's like, to me, anyway. But, I apologize if I rambled, if I repeat, well, not if I rambled, but if I repeated myself a lot in this, I apologize. I don't doubt that I did. There's so much that I want to talk about with you guys, and just, you know, start up conversations, just relate and just see how everybody else thinks. You know, because if everyone thought the same, it'd be a really boring fucking place to talk about anything with. You know, everyone thinks differently for a reason. That's what makes shit interesting. If I'm talking quiet, or if I sound like I have like this nasally sound in my voice, I do. I'm trying not to let it show, but yeah, I can hear it myself. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. It was partially like a personal update, letting you guys know about my cold and shit like that, and why I haven't really been recording. I apologize if this frame rate counter thing right up here bothers you guys, but I've been playing some games. Like I got COD Advanced Warfare. I know it's COD, whatever, but I actually have fun with it. I will not deny. I don't really have fun with COD that much, hardly at all. Granted, I don't have fun with Battlefield that much either. You know, I think they're both repetitive in their own ways. But what game isn't? But I've been trying to enjoy the multiplayer. I love the multiplayer. I went back to Titanfall. You know, I downloaded the updates and shit like that. Like, okay, I'll explore the new map packs. And Titanfall to me is slow as fuck pace-wise compared to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I mean, you have the jetpacks and shit that can boost you across the map. Granted, you have to do it yourself. It's not just a what do you call it? It's not an automatic boost. You have to do it yourself. But still, it makes that game just so fast-paced. You get some place, you shoot someone, you go to another place. That way they don't, you know, where you shot that guy before, you're not there no more. Just like that. It's quick. I played 1 or 2 rounds of Titanfall and got melted. Just, it was so slow-paced to me compared to COD. I love the fast-paced shit, like Unreal Tournament. I don't really play CS or Counter-Strike. I was going to say CSGO, Global Offensive. I think that's what it's called. Don't hurt me, COD. Don't hurt me, Counter-Strike fans, if I was wrong about that. I don't play Counter-Strike, so I probably should. But, yeah, after going off like that. I'm going to do my best to also put something on my channel and in my videos for, like, I had an outro that showed my YouTube, my Facebook, and my Twitter. But if I put the outro in my video and, you know, have it fade into the outro, my videos will not finish rendering. It sticks at 99% and just freezes. But if I remove the outro, it goes, you know, it goes through. So I may just have to make like the basic slide where I fade into a black screen and just bring up the things for stuff. I don't know. I feel kind of lazy right now to make an entirely new outro. But I'm wanting to put my Steam ID in, that way if you guys play COD Advanced Warfare or any of the other games that, you know, I can think of or whatever that I might want to play, if you guys want to play them with me, that's cool. If our times match up, if we ain't got nothing to do, sure, I'll rock it out with you. That's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. It's just the times that I play games is most of the time when a lot of people are sleeping, since I'm a night owl, I guess you could say. Okay, that was really rambly. I'm sorry, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, aside from the fact that I about got my face melted off by a lot of enemies in that rift. If you guys have any suggestions on my gear, I'm going to put a link in the description for my battle thingy, if I can remember how to do that. I haven't done it in a very long time. Like, I'm pretty sure it'll show my gear. Sorry. My gear on, you know, what I have the stats, and because I'm going for, like, lightning-based damage with, because I have my Hydras for, you know, lightning damage. My Familiars just for the extra damage. Magic weapons, obviously, for damage. That's for the resistances and shit like that. As you can see, when I pop that, my toughness goes from 6 million up to 9, or almost 10, so it's a big bump. Spectral Blades, lightning damage, I think. Yeah. So I'm trying for a lightning build. And I imagine there's a lot of you guys that are way smarter at this and know a lot more about, you know, what shit that you need to use, what shit, you know, like items and stuff. Okay, you want to go for the stats specifically, but you can use whatever you need to have to get that. That's what I'm looking for in this. I'd go on forums and stuff like that, but I'd just get people like recommend, oh, just get this or get this, but they don't tell me why. You know, and I enjoy it when people go that extra yard. Okay, you should, you know, you could possibly get this. You'll have to farm for it, obviously, which it's a given in this game. But you know, you want to get this item, and here's why it'll benefit you here, here, and here. I like that. Okay. As I said before, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It was mainly a personal update, but I didn't want to do the whole 3-minute green screen thing because the green screen ain't working the greatest for me right now. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and leave your likes, shares, favorites, comments below. Definitely comments below. Let's go and get some conversation started up in this bitch. I want to live stream, but the way my internet connection is and the fact that I'm not the only one that lives here that uses the internet, it would be horrible, as we have a whopping 4 up. Well, 24 down, 4 up. It's advertised as 36.6 from Comcast, and we all know how well Comtragic is, so yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good day or night, depending on where you live in the world, and I just said that backwards compared to what I usually do. But yeah, I will see you guys all in the next video. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope you guys all have a good day. Peace.